What's happening, guys? Sam Adams here, and today we're going to begin the hunt for Sean Murray because he is nowhere to be found. Literally, the official @NoMansSky Twitter account, which is run by Sean Murray, supposedly has not been active since August the 18th. It is now September the 20th at the time of recording this video, or on the day of recording this video, and NoMansSky is still failing to fulfill a lot of the promises that were given whenever the game was first being created. So I wanted to give my 2 cents on that and just kind of sum up the entire thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and check out this Twitter account. We're totally focused on customer support right now, then we'll move on to improving and adding features to the game. Thumbs up emoji was quote unquote the last tweet that was sent from the account, and that was August the 18th. Now at the time of making this video, that has gotten 719 retweets and 5.3 thousand favorites or likes, whatever Twitter happens to be doing this week. So that was the last time we officially heard from NoMansSky. However, still pinned to the top of the profile page is "It's happened, NoMansSky just went gold. I'm so incredibly proud of this tiny team. 4 years of emotions," and then it shows this picture of them being extremely happy and Sean holding the gold copy that has, been produced. Almost kind of like a foreboding thing where it's like, oh man, they're so excited, but the game's going to suck whenever it comes out, for the most part, and to many people's opinions. Now, of course, that being said, there is literally no excuse for the way NoMansSky has been handled, particularly its launch, because whenever you have a game that has been so hyped up, it has so many issues, you can't just stay quiet on it and not say anything. Running away from your problems is no way to treat anything, especially this kind of scenario, because people are literally calling NoMansSky the heist of the century. I'm not sure if that's the exact quote, but people are saying that this is pretty much Sean Murray has taken everyone's money and run with it. Now, obviously, there was that refund thing. There were a couple of things here and there where you could get your money back on PlayStation Network, even though that isn't normally a thing that is done. But at the end of the day, Sean Murray and Hello Games have made a ton of money off of NoMansSky because it broke records for concurrent players on Steam whenever it first came out. So you can expect that there's still going to be a pretty significant profit from that, from people either not refunding it or not knowing they could refund it. There is going to be a lot of money made, and so people are calling him a thief when I have faith that he is in fact working hard to make the game what he officially wanted it to be, or what he initially wanted it to be. It's just taking longer, and he isn't responding to anyone's claims that the game is pretty much just a big ripoff. Now, right about here, I want to remind you guys of where Hello Games actually originated from, and that is from 2 separate projects, including Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2, the movie. Needless to say, I'll give you guys a hint, Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2, the movie, are completely and totally different than what NoMansSky was going to be. Hello Games is literally a company that was trying to achieve something incredible after having yet proven itself. People were expecting so much from this company because of the publicity that it had been getting over the course of the past couple of years whenever NoMansSky was released, that they forgot that this was literally the 3rd game that they've made to date. Now, I personally couldn't have said it better than Shuhei Yoshida said it himself, who is, of course, an internal PlayStation guy that deals with projects like NoMansSky that aren't necessarily PlayStation exclusives, but they still make up a major part of the PlayStation ecosystem, and he said it wasn't a great PR strategy because he didn't have a PR person helping him, and in the end, he is an indie developer. Now, of course, that is pretty much saying that all these interviews that Sean Murray gave, he had no person feeding him what to say, he had no person writing out a script, and he had no kind of bullet point list that he wanted to get across. It was pretty much just an interview with a guy with a dream, and obviously that can lead to a lot of exaggeration, a lot of dreams that may not necessarily be fulfilled. Whenever you have a guy that's expecting so much from his team and is so confident in a product that might not necessarily be fulfilled, you are probably going to end up with some disappointment in the long run, as we can see with NoMansSky. Now, to kind of wrap things up, I want to point something out. The 3rd Google result, whenever you type in Sean Murray, whenever it does that little prediction thing that Google does, is literally Sean Murray liar. People are saying that Sean Murray is a liar because of the way that NoMansSky actually ended up. This is kind of a call to the community, a call to the PlayStation fans, the Xbox fans that might want to see a NoMansSky port, obviously a better version of the game at some point, pretty much the gaming community, to not go ahead and call out Sean Murray and say that he is a liar, say that he has betrayed his fans, all of this stuff. Rather, rally around him and encourage him to make NoMansSky into the game that it really does deserve to be, because the concept is very, very sound. It's a good idea. I have faith in NoMansSky, and it should have been better than the game that we have today. However, that is not going to happen whenever the gaming community is calling Sean Murray a thief and a liar. That is not the kind of thing thing that we want to see. Now, I might very well be wrong. He might have literally set out from the beginning to kind of fool everyone and take everyone's money. He may have never had any kind of intention of making the elaborate, in-depth game that he did show off all those E3s ago. However, I like to believe that he's actually a good guy, and I hope that that's what's actually going on, because that would be really disappointing to hear about this guy that looks so happy in this picture with his team full of devoted employees. I would hate to see him be that kind of person. So there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like down below and share this video on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you might be on, Instagram, even if you want to go that in depth. And if you happen to be new to the channel or you've never seen any of my other content, I do upload new stuff like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week. So there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. But as for right now, I'm going to go contemplate why Sean Murray hasn't addressed the issues with his game. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.